a short story of the president of Burkina Faso Ibrahim. The president of Burkina Faso is a former military captain who seized power in a coup. He was born on December 1984 in the capital city of Ouagadougou. His father was a career soldier who eventually rose to the rank of general, and his mother was a school teacher. From an early age, Ibrahim was interested in the military, and he followed in his father's footsteps by joining the army at the age of 12. He attended the Military Academy of Ghana, and upon graduation, he was commissioned as an officer in the Burkina Faso Army. After serving in various military units across the country, Ibrahim became close to a group of like-minded officers who shared his concerns about the country's political and economic situation. They were particularly critical of the government's inability to address the growing security threat posed by jihadist groups in the Sahel region. In recent years, these groups had launched a series of attacks against the Burkina military and civilians, resulting in thousands of deaths and a massive displacement of people. The deteriorating security situation was also causing political instability. The incumbent president, Paul Henry, had himself come to power just 8 months earlier by leading a similar coup against the previous government. However, he had been unable to make any significant progress in addressing the security crisis. On September 2022, Ibrahim and his group of allies launched a palace coup against President Damiba, detaining him and seizing control of the government. They then announced the dissolution of the constitution and the closure of the country's borders. Ibrahim declared himself the leader of the new transitional government and promised to restore security and stability to the country. He also announced the formation of a new national council for the safeguard of the homeland, which would serve as the country's new legislative body. However, Ibrahim's path to power was not without controversy. Some have criticized him for staging a coup and for his close ties to Russia during the height of the anti-government protests in 2022. Ibrahim had traveled to Russia to meet with top government officials, including Vladimir Putin. This has led some to accuse him of being a puppet of the Kremlin and suggest that the coup was part of a larger Russian plan to destabilize the Sahel region. However, Ibrahim has denied these accusations and has insisted that his government is committed to democracy and good governance. Since taking power, Ibrahim has made some efforts to address the security crisis. He has launched a series of military operations against jihadist groups and has also reached out to neighboring countries for help. In March 2023, he traveled to Nigeria to meet with President Muhammadu Buhari and other regional leaders to discuss the ongoing security challenges. Ibrahim has also taken steps to restore order to the country. He has lifted the ban on public demonstrations and has pledged to hold free and fair elections as soon as possible. However, the security situation in Burkina Faso remains fragile, and it is unclear whether Ibrahim will be able to keep the country together. The country is facing a number of challenges, including widespread poverty, ethnic tensions, and the threat of Islamist extremism. It remains to be seen whether Ibrahim can effectively address these issues and secure the country. If he is successful, he could go down in history as a national hero. But if he fails, he could end up being remembered as another African dictator who came to power promising democracy and stability but ultimately delivered neither. Thank you for watching this episode. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment in the comment section below. Also, check out these other videos that you might find interesting. This man is the president of Burkina Faso. You may be wondering, who is that old man and how did he become president? His name is Ibrahim Traore, and he's only 34 years old. He was born in a small village in Burkina Faso, and his father was a farmer. When he was just 18 months old, his father died, and his mother had to raise him and his 4 siblings alone. He went to university to be a lawyer, but while he was there, he became interested in politics and joined a political party. He quickly rose through the ranks and became the party's secretary general at the age of 32. In 2014, he led a protest against the government that resulted in the resignation of the prime minister. He then served in the cabinet of the new president as both the Minister of Justice and the Minister of Foreign Affairs. In 2022, he led another coup, this time against the president, which led to the country's current crisis. Many people are calling for him to step down, but so far he has refused. What do you think? Is he a hero or a villain? Let me know in the comments.